Hello, lady. How you doing? Oh, come in. I've not really set up, so I'm just waiting to sort a few things out. Can you hear me? Oh, you hear me all right, by the way? Either here. Say hello. Hello. All right. You can hear me. Good. So I went to the gym this morning and my shoulder hurts. I must have slept funny. Uh, so yeah, that's fun. As soon as I got home, I put some heat on it and um, I've taken some paracetamol. So hopefully by Sunday it should be fine. Um, as long as I keep putting some heat on it, should be good. Hello, Feminine Energy. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Just. I think it was because I didn't sleep very well last night. And if I don't sleep very well, I tend to be a bit right. So that's skill issue on my part. Fuck. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Hope all is well. Hey Debbie, hope you're well. Think so, thank you. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. It's like even though it's a 3XL, it's good for the gym because it's nice and roomy, and I don't have to worry about looking like a spud. I'm just trying to get the chat on the other computer. Just having a coffee before the day starts. Nice. I've had 2 coffees already. Whoop. So that's pretty good. Unfortunately, I'm not very good with consistency on this channel, so I apologize for being very here and there. Unfortunately, it's just, I don't know. I'm just a silly sausage. I'm just a silly sausage. That's my problem. Yeah, exactly. You've got to have some kind of room to maneuver. You know what I mean? Sorry it's taking so long. I'm trying to get this chat up as well. Hello, Venus. Welcome in. How are you doing? Okay. I think we're good. Move that over there, just so I can see you guys a bit better. Okay. Um, right. So today we're going to be having a bit of a look at Quirkyloverosee. Did I have a nice lunch the other day? Yeah, it was lovely actually. I tried a place that I've never been to before, and I went on a Saturday afternoon, as you know, and it was very busy. And I'm trying to get better with those kind of like busier places. Do you know what I mean? It's I obviously, way back when I used to avoid that kind of thing. But now I'm much better at trying to deal with that. Unfortunately, I was sweating a lot, and that's kind of like one of the downsides to being in that kind of situation, because it just still gives me a lot of anxiety, you know. Um, so, but I had a good time. I had shakshuka, which was poached eggs in a tomato sauce. The tomato sauce had cherry tomatoes and red pepper and paprika, a little bit of chili as well. So that was spot on. Two slices of sourdough bread, which were bloody lovely. Toasted sourdough bread. I love me some sourdough. So yeah, it was lovely. Thank you. I went. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find a hand blender. Um, but I went to the wrong place because they said we've got a hand mixer, but we don't have a hand blender. And I was like, oh, I just want to try and make a soup, maybe. Because I've got a lot of carrots and I don't know if I'm going to use them all by the time they go off. I think I will because I like carrots. I like roasted carrots especially. So even if I just have one or two with my meals, my dinners, they'll go quite quickly, I imagine. Very busy restaurants can make one anxious, especially if people are consuming alcohol. Yeah, I mean, this was during the day, so people were like, just having coffees and things like that. And there were loads of lovely pastries as well. I didn't have any. Um, I'm trying to lock in, basically, um, until Christmas. I'm not going to restrict myself completely, but I'm trying to have more of a focus on whole foods as opposed to like snacks that I like, because I do tend to be like, oh, I'll have a bag of crisps every day, and I could be using those calories to have healthy fats like olive oil or something like that. So it's one of those things. What is that? I see. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to watch Rosie. She wants to go on a health journey, and this video is entitled An Emotional Weigh In and Discussion About My Upcoming Health Journey. So, we'll just have a look and see what she says. It must be so hard when you've got to give a lot of things a swerve. Yeah, yeah, it's true. I'm getting better with like um, just places in general. Um, But yeah, I think like when you've been like a secluded person, you you know, tend to swerve a lot of things. Is Rosie me in drag? I don't think that's a compliment. Um, so so yeah, Rosie, she's here. My eyebrows are better than Rosie's though. Let's face it. Um, yeah, let's have a listen to what she says.
Hey, welcome to me. I have a lot that I've been reflecting on, thinking on, feeling about since I got back from Vegas, since I edited all those vlogs, watching back all the footage, and just dealing with the aftermath of traveling and what that did to my body and what my life has been like since I got back. Because as I'm filming this is the night before I'm planning to do the Grill Out Live with my dad. This is something I wanted to do before I went to Vegas and just ended up not having the time. So I'm gonna just kind of put a warning here. This vlog is probably going to be very emotional. Yesterday was when I went to Sam's Club with my brother, and I don't know which vlog is gonna go up first. I think this one might, honestly, because that one is lighter, like more lighthearted in tone. I made a shop with me, but I was really struggling yesterday, like physically. I'm still in like nerve pain mode. Like I am just, it's been a week from today since I got back home. It's been almost to the time. Like in a couple hours, it'll be exactly 7 days since I arrived home from my Vegas trip. And I don't want my tears or my sadness to come off as if I'm looking for sympathy or I don't even know what the words are. I just finally feel like I'm in a place to not only open my own eyes and
Well, thank you for the gift of membership, Laurie. I appreciate that. Bell Pepper received the gift. Lovely. Um, so I completely sympathise with her with regards to travelling as a very large person. Um, Good day, Laurie. I'm good, thank you. Hope you well. Like I say, I completely sympathise with Rosie as a big person who's had to travel. Um, I went to Germany in 2017, I think, and I was probably at my biggest then, and I had to buy two seats for the plane because I didn't feel like I would fit in just one seat. I thought I would like spill over. Um, Traveling around Germany was quite difficult, I found, especially when I tried to get into taxis. I barely fit into a taxi, so that was quite quite embarrassing, I must say. Um, I didn't really have much. Hello, Paolo, welcome in. I didn't really have much pain when it came to like how I was afterwards. Um, but Rosie is much shorter than I am. Um, so I guess that kind of compacts her a bit in terms of like her nerves and her skeleton and things like that. Hello, Shal, welcome in. Good to see you. Um, so if she's been in pain for a good week after coming back from Las Vegas, then this obviously should be an eye opener for her. This should be that epiphany to say that shit, if I'm still in pain a week after traveling and all I've been doing is rolling around in my kitchen chair for a week, making, well, trying to find a pot, then that should that should ring alarm bells, you know?
reflect and start to face what I've been ignoring for the past year, but to be able to actually talk about it. I'm never gonna be the kind of person that comes on the internet and is like pretending to be healthier or pretending that I'm doing shit that I'm not. That's not who I am. And so because of that, the past year I've just been ignoring it. And I have not wanted to talk about it. I have not wanted to make content around it because I just feel like that would have been irresponsible. And
It's very easy to stick your head in the sand. It's very easy to look at yourself. Hello, Seka, welcome in. It's very easy to look at yourself and think, this is fine. You know that meme of the dog surrounded by fire, and he's like, yeah, it's all right, fine. Um, so especially with Rosie, she's still relatively young. She's in her early 30s. And I think when you're a bigger person, things don't really start going particularly wrong. This is on average, by the way. Things don't start going particularly wrong until you're like your mid 30s. maybe a bit earlier than this, probably her age. So if she catches it in time, then perhaps there'll be minimal post-obesity problems. For me, obviously, I'm still type 2 diabetic, even though it's in remission. It's just something that I've got to deal with for the rest of my life now, trying to keep all those kind of things in check. Um, Back pain, aches and pains, things like that, loose skin, stuff like that. So there is a lot to think about when you're losing weight, and it's very easy to look into that positive future and say, yeah, I don't want to deal with all that. I'd rather just stay fat. I'd rather stay in my own bubble and things like that. So, by the way, I'm one part of the Two Snarky Girls reaction channel that's been commenting on your videos recently. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'll have to have a look then. I haven't really checked out many new channels, to be honest with you. But if you want to drop your link, then I can have a look. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, so I think, especially like for me when I was younger, I feel that I was one of those people that was like, yeah, I mean, I could lose the weight, but I don't want to deal with the loose skin. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with that. And it's very easy to fall in that trap of just staying in your happy little rut, eating whatever you want, and just staying fat and not being bothered. So while while I don't agree with a lot of while I don't agree with a lot of what Rosie does, I can definitely sympathize with her for like most of what she's talking about.
Rage baity and just shit that I don't do on this channel. But I do want to
Grandma
document like
chic.
where I'm currently at, because my goal and my hope is that I don't want to cry, bitch.
It's giving Becky
Ugh.
Jones.
My goal and my hope is that a year from now I'll be able to see and compare to where I'm at. Because this video is not a launch into a weight loss journey, because I feel like there's certain expectations with that, certain I guess like guidelines, certain things like that I'm just not ready for. What this video is for me to...
That sounds like Becky. Yeah, I need to do that video on her. I know, I'm terrible. Sorry. Um, I think that maybe Rosie doesn't want to hold herself accountable. Maybe that is what the issue is. I'm down 13 pounds since June. Oh, well done, Seka. That's amazing. Well done. Losing any amount of weight can be a very difficult task, so you've done very well. Um, so yeah, it does feel like to a certain extent, if you say if you're on a weight loss journey, yes, there are certain expectations, but we all have our ups and downs when it comes to weight loss journeys. My weight loss journey, since last year, I haven't really lost any weight, let's face it. But it's been body recomposition that's been the major factor in my weight loss journey. So while I've kind of been hovering around the same kind of weight and been having issues with my binge eating disorder, I'm still holding myself accountable when it comes to fitness related things, and that that still inspires people because it makes you relatable. So nobody can be perfect every single week. Nobody can be perfect every single day. It's all about trying to do what's best for you, and maybe what you do inspires people along the way.
relaunch and restart a health journey, in the sense of, for the first time in a year, I'm going to start trying again. And what I mean by that is I'm planning on doing what worked last time. And what worked last time, for those of you who may have been subscribed to me for a long time, was what I would talk about a lot is how I would just take one small step at a time and making one change at a time, focus on that, and then move on to the next one and build on top of each other. And that really worked for me. It was realistic. It made sense. The natural causation of those changes is going to result in weight loss. I'm also not planning on weighing myself super frequently, especially for a while, because I'm
Welcome in,
emotionally really
Nikki.
struggling with this. I'm just gonna be real. Like, I, as much as I want to do this, I also don't want to. Again, I'm just gonna be real. But, oh man.
I mean, it does seem like she's opening up here, and I can understand why she doesn't want to lose weight. Like I said earlier, it's very easy to be comfortable in your life as a big person because you can have a very small world. You don't need to worry about the outside, especially with, how things are nowadays. You can order everything online. The only people that you would need to interact with would be the delivery people, and that's it. Um, so it's um, it's definitely it's definitely something I can understand. Um, but she needs to actually she has to realize that her health is the priority here, not her YouTube channel.
Vegas woke me up. And I had already,
Welcome in,
like, you can
Belle.
ask my mom. Like, I had already been talking about how, like, when I get back from Vegas, like, I'm gonna need to sit down and make some lists and just like kind of organize myself and think about what my next moves are, because it's something where these lifestyle changes are going to also impact my content. And I don't see a reality where I can just suddenly switch up on how I'm living my life and it not be addressed in my content. But I also don't want to share every teeny tiny little detail about everything and then get everybody's opinion on everything, and making this harder. I'm about to go weigh myself for the first time in a very long time. Since my last vlog that I talked about how I lost 100 pounds, I have probably only weighed myself a handful of times. Maybe 2 handfuls, because it's been a year. But those were just more so because I wanted to, like, know if things were getting much worse than I thought. I have no idea what I weigh, because the last time I weighed myself, I was over 500 pounds. If I remember correctly, I think I was 5'11", and I will be surprised if I'm still around that weight. But I don't know to what extent my weight is right now, because my mobility is at an all-time low, and I'm 33, and I have got to get my shit together, dude. And I wish I cannot express to you guys how much I wish that weight loss was as simple as calories in, calories out, because yes, that's the mechanics of weight loss, but human beings are not machines. And when it comes down to the mental health aspects, the psychological damage that I've endured from things that have not only happened to me, but decisions I've made in my past, I deal with things that are so hard on me mentally when it comes to these topics.
And that's the thing, you need to seek therapy then, if that's the case. And at a base level, it is just calories in, calories out. That's all it is. Um, and if you what happened to the therapy she was getting? I don't know, Laurie. Sorry. I weigh myself every single morning to stay on top of it. Nice. Welcome in, Jennifer. This is her 75th time of doing this. She weighed at the hospital. Did she say how much she weighed at the hospital? That mindset will keep her fat and useless. Yeah, it's one of those things where she's overcomplicating the process because, again, as I say, at the base level, it is calories in versus calories out. Um, we have to we have to deal with the mental stuff every single day. Um, but there are physical ways around the mental problem. So if you're an emotional eater, don't keep certain things in the house. So if you like crisps, for example, that just came out of nowhere. um, if you like crisps, for example, and you eat because you're angry or because you're bored, having crisps in the house when you feel angry or bored is just going to make you reach for them. Now, to prevent that, you just don't have them in the house. You just don't have your trigger foods in the cupboards or in the fridge or whatever your trigger foods are. So that's a good start. That's a good physical approach to dealing with it mentally. Crisps are your thing. Yeah, they are my thing too, to be fair. I was silly to try and give them up last year because it just made me want them even more. So never mind. Um, so I just feel like she's just trying to excuse herself already for failing when she hasn't even started. I'm currently recording her doing this exact thing 2.5 years ago. She doesn't want to be better because being normal doesn't get her the attention she wants. Yeah, I understand that. Hello, Monk Chip. Welcome in. Of course you can sit with us.
That I try really not. That I try really hard not to hate myself for. And I feel like before I like gave up on my first like health journey here on YouTube, and because I've had been on other like health journeys before in the past, but specifically this last go around, I had a better like sense of self, and in the past year, I've kind of developed and almost in a way fostered this like level of self-hatred for myself that I'm not used to, because when I was a child, like, oh my god, I had no sense of self-worth, self-love, none of that. But then when I found body positivity and the fat acceptance movement, as much as I'm critical of those things at the time, it really helped me in the sense of my mental health, because it provided a community of people that could relate to my struggles, and it provided a safe haven to not have to worry about just the immense amount of struggle that it comes with trying to lose weight. I will speak for, in specifically my situation.
Fat acceptance and body positivity prevent you from doing that because they don't want you to lose weight. They want you to stay fat. That's the whole concept of that's the hijacking of body positivity and fat acceptance. Body positivity should be about things that are beyond your control. And feeling good about what you've been given. Um, it shouldn't be about glorifying being super morbidly obese, in my opinion. Um, so what she's talking about here is she's talking about having a hug box and, you know, speaking to people that just want her to stay fat because they will want to stay fat themselves too. So it's very easy to be in the fat acceptance movement and just say, dozen donuts is nice, isn't it? Yeah, a dozen donuts is really nice, actually. I have a dozen donuts every single day. Oh my God, do you too? Yeah, I have a dozen donuts every single day. So it's very easy to be in that environment and just stay fat. So she's hanging out with the wrong crowd.
The amount of weight that I need to lose, the backgrounds that I have with different communities, it's not impossible. And I know that so much of this is based in trauma, and I can understand the reasonings and the explanations, but I can't use it as an excuse.
No. That's why you seek help. So
If I want to have the life that I want. And I have so many irrational fears. You know, in the Vegas vlog, I made a joke about one of them, like my fear of escalators, because it's kind of funny. I can poke at that one, like that's funny to me. Like at the end of the day, like the thought of getting on an escalator makes me want to die. But like, and that's just so silly to me, you know. So I laugh about it. But even though like that fear is very real, I don't feel that same
body positivity should be for everyone. Making it the glamorization of being super morbidly obese is not great. Yep, I completely agree, Debbie.
sense of hilarity when it comes to my fear of losing weight, because I have one that is so irrational. It's so irrational. And it's so, I don't have a better word for it. It's so stupid.
The fear of losing weight, um, it it is definitely something that is possible. Like I said earlier, it's about like being fearful of not looking the same, looking completely different, having loose skin, and things like that, not being found attractive when you lose weight and stuff like that. Um, the problem is, do you feel like you would lead a fulfilling life if you stayed the same weight as you are now, Rosie? Because you went to Vegas and you've realized that being the size that you are and traveling is not a good fit for you. It's not something that you're able to pull off. Um, and this is to say that she's gone from Florida to Nevada, which I don't think is a tremendous distance flight wise. So if she wanted to go further afield, say she wanted to come to Europe, that would be so difficult for her, the size she is now. Perhaps even impossible if she got to 40 and stayed the same size. We can see from Foodie Beauty that she can barely travel from one room to the next, and then she's saying, "I'm going back to Canada," silly shit like that. I just, I understand the fear of losing weight, but I think that maybe because of the communities that Rosie's been in, it's a very superficial fear that she's got. It's the fear that she won't be seen as being attractive because of her size. She's going to lose weight and she'll just be a normal bird, and that's it. Most of us are bang average, and there's nothing wrong with being bang average. So, I don't know.
Like, and I have experiences with like a past partner that have just continued to stay with me. And then, of course, my experiences in the theaters and community, and how to this day, I still struggle with tying my identity into fatness. And there have been times that I have thought or felt like I've made progress, and I think that there may be truth to that. Like, it's obviously I don't hold the same ideology that I once did. Um,
Yeah, I mean that's it, Paolo. She's just said it now. Her whole personality is being a big fatty on the internet, which it has its audience, but if you're going to lose weight, you are going to lose that audience. Like if I were to turn around all of a sudden and say, do you know what? I'm actually going to put on all the weight that I've lost. Cheers, guys. And I don't think many people would want to actually stick around for that. That's why she takes on all of these other traits, queer, neurodivergent. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. They fear losing their specialness in regards to their social media as well. Yeah, I think Rosie is worried about this hurting her bottom line. Um, but surely she would get a bigger audience losing so much weight. Surely. I don't know. It's all hypotheticals. Um, Her channel could tank if she loses weight, but at the end of the day, if her channel tanks, she can still go out and do other things. And losing the weight will make her so much healthier. And in turn, losing weight would actually make her channel more interesting because she would be able to go out to more places, be able to do more things. She wouldn't just have this food centric content, which a lot of people, excuse me, which a lot of people take issue with. Because of her past, her food centric content is a big issue. Yeah, I think she would gain a better quality audience, and she wouldn't need to stream in vertical to exploit little kids. Just saying.
like, I was watching just yesterday. I think it was yesterday or today. Megan Ann uploaded a video reacting to a fat liberation TikToker talking about equating Ozempic to genocide. And I was sitting there and I was mortified. I was like watching it. I was like, this is insanity. Like, this is insane. And then I started watching it and I was thinking to myself, I was like, there's just no way when I was in fat acceptance I would have agreed with this line of thinking. And I kept watching and I was listening to her talk, and then it just like started jogging some memories. And I was like, actually, I don't know. I don't think I can. I know current me thinks that that's fucking crazy and horrible, and I think there would have been a part of me that would have disagreed with it, but I would have agreed with certain things because I used to believe that, you know, like these different fat acceptance talking points, and it's just seeing it back from the outside, it just makes you go like, oh my god, I just don't even know how I got there. I will say that this deep-seated fear, as much as I can try to intellectualize my feelings, it doesn't change how insurmountably difficult it is and it feels to confront these things. And then when you ask,
It's not. Nothing, nothing with that regard is insurmountable. You feel it's insurmountable because you want to stay fat. And I think that's your issue, is that you just feel too comfortable with being fat. And yeah, you can feel okay about that for a while, but once the health issues start piling up and some of these health issues become irreversible, then one day it's just going to be too late. These ladies are pretending they're going to be skinny immediately. They'll never be skinny. All they have to do is lose weight to live a normal human life. And they're also, yeah. So, like, I know that I will never be like 10 stone or something like that. I'll never be like 140 pounds. But I can get to the point where I can be the healthiest I possibly can be. And you don't necessarily need to be super skinny mini living on salads to do that. You can find a lot of things that you can do within your means, and eventually, when you start getting more mobile, um, then the pool of things that you can do gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Um, I feel like a lot of people get fed misinformation when it comes to weight loss. It's like some people think that you can only get skinny by, cutting out a food group completely or by not drinking certain things and stuff like that. We just need to, I wish there was a education around nutrition, and people just get so easily manipulated by marketing, by food companies and stuff like that, that it is very worrying. um, I don't know if any of you guys have heard about Joe Wicks, the fitness trainer who's decided to take a foray into nutrition. He's for some reason having a go at protein bars for he thinks that protein bars are bad for you. They're not like tremendous for you, but if a protein bar stops you from having a chocolate bar, then that's a good thing. Um, so we're at there's too much conflicting information, and we really have to think about it as calories in, calories out, proteins, carbs, fats, the three main things that you should be consuming. The majority being carbohydrates, then followed by protein, then followed by fat. And then you have to think about like the kind of fats that you're consuming. So the healthy fats, like with nuts and certain oils and oily fish and things like that. So I kind of wish that nutrition was taught at schools so that we could, nip things in the bud early. But I guess schools don't want to do that. Schools don't want to set you up for life. They just want to set you up for being part of the population that's going to work 9 to 5. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm sorry.
add on to the fact of like the court of public opinion, it just gets really overwhelming. I feel like I'm rambling right now because I don't want to know what I weigh, but I need to. All right, it's time to confront what I've done to myself.
Again.
All right.
Hello, it's ready. You don't have one of them scales.
What?
506.6 is how much she weighs. Um, I'm not going to be like, does she really weigh 506 or does she really weigh 566? That scale was lopsided and she weighed it on a wooden floor. And if you weigh it on a wooden floor, then the dimensions of your body tilt to a 36-degree angle, meaning that you can. So let's just take her weight as being 506. So she's 5'6", weighs 506. We worked it out in Pulpy's channel the other day. Her maintenance calories is around about 3,600. So, it's like thinking on it now, that is a lot of calories you can consume to maintain your 500-pound frame. She is pleased by 506. Yes, she is pleased by 506.
I mean, okay, cool. I'm down 4 pounds from last time I weighed myself, but I still feel like shit. I'm tired of feeling like shit. I was so afraid of.
Well, I mean, £4 isn't going to change your life at £500. I'm sorry to say. If only it did, then a lot of super morbidly obese people would be losing weight like the clappers.
It's gonna be like in the 530s because of just how awful I feel. I mean, I don't think being over 500 pounds is necessarily something worth celebrating in any capacity.
BMI of 82. That's a spicy BMI, yeah.
So I'm a little confused about how I feel right now. I think my biggest emotion is relief that it's not as bad as I thought it was. So I think it was 506.6. I think is what it said. It was 506 point something. So that is my new starting point. Last time I talked about how I was like my highest was 550, and I think
If a woman weighs as much as a sofa, that is a problem. You're not wrong there. I mean, you could sit on her and feel quite comfortable. Bless her. I mean, she looks like a couch with this shirt.
used that as like my starting point in terms of weight loss. This time, I'm gonna simplify it. I'm starting this journey on at 506.6.
Nice.
And yes, I'm down like 44 pounds from my highest, but that was in 2017. So let's just call it as what it is, 506.6.
Let's just call it as what it is. Being incredibly fat. I think I was at least that size as well, so I know what it's like to be the size of a sofa and be sat on. Anyway,
I will not be weighing myself for a while, because I'm going to be focused on healthy lifestyle changes. And in my next video, where I talk about my health and stuff, I want to talk more about the specifics and maybe like kind of take the time, like over a period of time, to film things and just like talk about the different shifts that I'm making, because they are going to be small, and there isn't.
one of the shifts that she's making is eating a hamburger and then waiting 15 minutes to see if she wants to have another hamburger. Hello, Mellow Maggot. Welcome in. Also, one of the changes that she's making is having 2 sausages in her hot dog bun, which that is a change that happened, you know, and she puts honey on her carrots as opposed to sugar. That's a good change. So all these changes add up, don't they? Hello, Alice. Welcome in. I'm okay, thank you. So it's the little changes. It all makes sense.
isn't going to be a dramatic weight loss here. That's not my goal. That's not what
Oh, and instead of using bread croutons for her salad, she's using croissant croutons. Now that's a big change you can make. But at least she's eating a salad. Do you know what I mean?
I'm trying to do, because I don't want to spook myself. I don't want to cause myself to get burnt out and give up. And
She doesn't want to spook herself. She's looking behind her shoulder just to see if there's any broccoli. Cruciferous veg.
you know, I know that next time I hit a next new big milestone, it's going to be scary, and the hardest part is going to be not reverting and falling back like I did last time. And I don't want to waste another year of my life of just existing. I don't want to do that anymore. To my viewers, my supporters, I thank you for those who've stuck around. I know a lot of people left in the past year. A lot of people left because I wasn't making health content. A lot of people left because I started cooking and eating on lives. Quite frankly, I don't plan to stop cooking on my lives.
That's all right, man.
I just am planning on making those gradual changes, and I hope that you guys will see that reflected in content. I think one of the first things I am planning on doing is just trying to not only like reduce the frequency, but adjust what and how I cook over time. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening.
So she wants to adjust what and how she cooks over time. Fair. Why is it scary to save her life? I guess she finds it like really daunting to do that.
Let me see here. Lots of chatting.
Jeff Quirkyloverosee. I don't know. I was trying to make a joke there and it didn't work.
Hello, everybody. Aaron in 1976. Thank you for joining as a member. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Abby, Andy, Melissa, Star Mama. Let's see, Demry. Just trying to make sure I'm missing anybody. Sade, Rebecca, Christine, Carmen, Bujita.
She is quite lazy, yeah. Sorry, this live video is entitled "Let's Make a Cabbage, Onion, and Egg Boil for Dinner." Firstly, she needs a 5 mile exclusion zone if she's going to have cabbage, onion, and egg in one meal. She needs a windbreak for that. Because poor mama, if she eats a big portion of that, I feel sorry for her brother. He's going to need a gas mask. The hat is something. She's a chef. She's a chef, Mellow Maggot.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome in. I think some serious conversation was going down. I didn't get to read all of it because I was trying to see the names. 1 second. Oh gosh, Emery, I'll be sending good vibes as well. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that about your nephew. Which is really nice, right? But I was really inspired by TikTok. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So I'm gonna explain real quick, and then I'm gonna jump right in because the cooking time is like 2 hours, and I've got some prep to do. But basically, a cabbage boil, egg boil, onion boil, these are all things. There's also something called an apple boil that I'm really interested in. But first of all, doing that today would be overkill.
I don't understand what she means by boil. Like, she's just going to boil them. Is that it? She's going to boil cabbage, she's going to boil an onion, and she's going to boil an egg. Is that it?
also, I don't have apples, but like even if I did, I'd do it separately. But there's a lot of those on TikTok, and they look delicious. So what I'm going to be doing, because I really want to do this, but depending on how you make this, like it can go from being like kind of, you know, not the healthiest because there's a decent amount of butter to like ridiculous. So I will not be making any extra sauce.
I'm pretty sure they're freckles, Laurie. But some of them could be sores too. Who knows?
Most people that do these use like a separate stick of butter to like make the an additional sauce. I will be adding, so in the cabbage recipe, they so my main inspiration for these recipes is somebody named Big Papa Hannah. I don't watch her, but I was scrolling, and the one person I found I was like making it, I scrolled back and found the recipe video, and she credited Big Papa Hannah.
Seafood boil. I don't know what that is. Is it just a load of shellfish and fish boiled in a thing? I honestly don't know. Because I'm allergic to fish, I don't really pay attention to anything fishy. Apart from Rosie, because she is sus.
So I'm gonna credit the original
Anyway,
source. So I'm like kind of taking that recipe and modifying it for myself and what I have. So we're gonna be basically making a cabbage boil, some onion boils, and some egg boils.
yes,
And
you
I have a
said that.
vision. So obviously, like everything that I'm making, I'm not eating all of what I'm making today. Like that'd be insane. So with the leftovers, I have an idea for my Thursday live. I ended on a
Okay,
cliffhanger
so
with Instant Pot. What happened with that? We couldn't find it. I think it got thrown out on accident because I put it somewhere where it would make sense if my brother threw it out and just didn't.
the Instant Pot, we don't know where that's gone. It's disappeared completely from the face of the earth. She's blaming her brother, which is what she tends to default to. But who knows where that's gone. She probably uses it as a commode or something. I don't know.
Realize it because this was a while ago. So he says he doesn't remember throwing it away, and I believe him. And
Of course you do.
I don't know what else would have happened because it wasn't. I don't know what. I don't have any other explanation.
Oh, I see.
If it turns
Thank
up
you,
at some
guys.
point, I'll let y'all know that I'm just a dunce. But seriously, I don't know where it could turn up. So anyway, but that's the update on the Instant Pot. So with the leftover onion and cabbage, I want to dice it up, and I have this idea in my head of a dish I want to make. But I really want to try these, so we're gonna do it. And then in the process of making the sauce, I'm going to try to be mindful of like how much butter I'm using. And I'm going to supplement with the homemade chicken broth because in the cabbage recipe that's included. And then I saw somebody
You could use no butter. Eh? Eh?
do a French onion boil, which they basically put like Gruyere on top and they added liquid to create a broth. So I'm going to use that method because then the sauce that I'll make will be watered down basically with broth. So it'll be less
So butter and cheese. Choices.
calorically dense. And I'm not. I did consider defrosting and slicing up and frying up some of the kielbasa, but I'm choosing not to do that. And instead, the protein is the egg, just because between the two, like that's the better option. So this is an example of what I mean when like I'm gonna eat and do what I want, but I'm gonna make slight modifications. I'm not claiming this is like super low calorie or healthy, but it's a better. What I'm planning to do is gonna be a better caloric alternative than making it like traditionally like everybody else does on the internet. So
Okay.
that's that on that. Let me wash my hands. Wait, what's happening, Hattie Daddy? Never tried Instant Pot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mystique, I'm talented. That's how. I sat it somewhere. Thank you, Hattie Tatty, for saying yellow suits me. But yeah, so that's kind of the idea, like the compromise for this. Because if you make an onion boil or these boil recipes traditionally, they use like anywhere between 1 to 2 sticks of butter depending on who's making it, which is wild and like that's like per thing. So the cabbage uses oil and butter, so I'll be like figuring that out. But
Is a boil a soup? I think you need to read up Mellow Maggot. I think they described it pretty succinctly up above you because I'm not completely sure. I thought it was like a just a boiled thing, but it does sound more like a soup, I guess. Laurie, I saw a good recipe on TikTok. Well, I didn't see a recipe. I saw a picture of a finished product, and it was cabbage steaks with Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna try and find the recipe because it sounds delightful. I love cabbage, and I'm wondering if that recipe is gonna be tremendous because it sounds delightful to me. And I did buy some Parmesan the other day, so I do have the ingredients to prepare it apart from the cabbage. So I need to buy a cabbage. It is always the same. I don't want low calories, only different. Yeah, I know exactly.
anyway, that's the vibes here. Yeah, exactly. We're planning on getting a new one for around Black Friday. Let me wash my hands real quick.
One of the changes she could make is standing up when she washes her hands, standing up to do things. Actually, it would help with her mobility a bit. It does sound lovely, doesn't it? Yeah.
Alright, I need to get going because the cabbage takes like 2 hours. So, and since it's gonna take so long to cook, I did
Two hours to boil cabbage? Is there going to be any cabbage left? It's just going to be green water, surely.
grab a protein bar that I'll probably eat while I'm waiting. And if I'm still like, if I'm getting like even more hungry, I'll just maybe grab a yogurt or something. But let's get started. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So I happened to prep these onions yesterday. So I want to have leftover onion, and so I'm just gonna make all 3.
Isn't that a Dr. Seuss book, The Twat in the Hat?
Because I'm definitely not eating 3 onions in one sitting. That'd be fucking crazy. So you gotta be careful when you score this out. You wanna take your knife and just run it around. And then
Tilt the camera
I don't
down
know
so we
where all
can
my like
see.
little skinny spoons went. I just did the dishes and there was only like 1 in there. I'm a little confused on how that happens. But
She just did the dishes. Yeah, I'm sure you did, Rosie, yeah.
I digress. Let's see. Here we go. Or that's not one of my smaller spoons. Here, is this a smaller spoon? We got too many pieces of silverware. Okay, there we go. So you cut out, you like take a cutter on the inside, and then you take your spoon and kind of just like carve it out. Perfect. And you create like a little divot, and then you repeat that for each onion.
Nice.
You just want to be really careful so you don't hurt yourself. It's kind of hard to see, but like once you can see in person a little better, like where you just inserted the knife. So you just take your spoon in there, pop it out. I'm gonna go in and.
Well, I mean, we couldn't see it at all, Rosie, because the camera is not actually on you cutting the onions. It's just on this.
Kind of like. Yeah. There we go. You want a little like butter divot. Okay.
Oh, that's
yeah. I'm gonna use the flatter end because I feel like that's a little bit easier. Because this side is so much smaller. I've always wanted to try either a seafood broil. I've seen restaurants do in those pots in Asian culture cuisines where they cook thin slices of meat in a pot, rich broth. That's hot pot. The second part, the ore, that's hot pot. Hot pot's really good. Careful.
Your anxiety is drinking from the pot.
Again. Pop out the inside. Hot pot would be my go-to. Yeah, honestly, I think Korean barbecue is better than hot pot personally, but I like both. I like hot pot in Korea. That sounds so good. Yeah, it really is. Okay. So first things first, you gotta peel out the outer layer. I'm not 100% sure why, except like cleanliness and like whatever, and also it's wiltier, and I think it's more structurally sound when you do it this way.
She say wiltier. Is wiltier a word? Like it's more wilty than other things. Use it in a sentence. This cabbage is wiltier than other cabbages because of the wiltiness.
But I digress. So again, this is gonna take like, oh shit, let me preheat my oven now. Good catch, Rosie. Shit. In hot pot, yeah, they do dip it in boiling broth. That is correct. All right.
Wash your cabbage because you've just coughed all over it.
So first things first, I cut. Okay, first things first, I cut this side more flat. It just makes it easier to scoop out the core of the green cabbage. Oh, I already cut there. It was a little high up for me personally. There we go. All right. So then you gotta find a knife with like a good point to do this part. Like this knife is not safe to do this. I'm gonna be washing it. I'm cutting it first. Chill out, choo-choo. We're doing step by step here. It's gonna be easier to clean once I've prepped it. Chill. All right.
All right, Rosie.
Okay. So for this one, because this is the knife that I'm using, I'm just going in, like kind of stabbing it, bringing it down, pulling it out, because I don't want to hurt myself. The onion was a lot easier to cut, obviously. So. Choo-choo need to chill out. Ha! Hattie, that's funny. I know, you're just joking. That's funny though. I'm not saying to clean it, I'm saying to help do what you're trying to do. Oh, I've already, to help cook it? Oh no, I don't need to do that. Just watch. But I'm cleaning it regardless. Okay, come on, bitch. Get in there. Okay, so I'm taking the spoon and I'm just kind of like trying to loosen it. Like, I'm getting really in there. Bitch. Oh, this hurts my hands. Rosie's got a game plan. Oh, I do. I like researched last night. I was like, I got this up my ass. And I was like, this is the life for tomorrow. All right, so I'm gonna get this out. Do I need to go deeper with the knife?
Onion juice on her phone.
Let me try like going a little more inward. There we go. Okay. Now I can kind of like actually cut more inward. This is like the hard part of this, in my opinion. Haha! Sucker. Alright, so we got the core out. Now.
That's how they do brain transplants. Did you know that?
First, I'm gonna rinse off the onions real quick. First, I'm gonna wash my hands.
Rinse onions. Do you guys wash your onions? Well, no, I don't. I don't wash onions. Is that weird that I don't wash onions? I thought it was weird that you do wash onions. I don't know actually. Like I've never seen a chef wash an onion. Yeah, with a spoon. I don't know. She's hollowing out a cabbage to put a stick of butter in there or something. That's right. Okay. That was some vigorous washing action there.
Alright, so then you come over.
Don't fancy putting that in the bin now. There are times that you do, but only if you get them from the garden fresh. Well, this is the thing, because I'm kind of in Laurie's camp here. You take the skin off. I take the outer layer off as well. So I don't know. You like obviously wash the soil off and that. Like I wash mushrooms to get the soil off and stuff, but I don't go crazy with washing with washing a mushroom, because there'd be nothing left of it if you tried to get all of the stuff off. So I don't know. The hollows are for the phlegm. Blech.
Over here. Set this top of the chicken broth right now.
That's right. Put your cabbage
So you can
there.
go back here. Alright.
Wash your onions. For some reason.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah, they look clean. You want your mushrooms with the dirty still on them? I know, Laurie. A small change would be standing up. This is performative cooking. You are right. You're so right.
On the side because I need it.
Take your lettuce.
Alright. So, vintage colander, yeah, for real. Okay. You haven't done any baking for a while? Yeah.
That's right. Wipe your cabbage hole.
And I probably won't, because I'm trying to make healthier choices, and making like a whole ass sugary dessert is just a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's just a bad idea. I'm gonna set it down. It's still dripping water from the crevices, so I'm gonna set it down for a minute.
If it's dripping water from the crevices, that means you haven't wiped your cabbage hole properly. Just a hygiene tip for you guys.
Who's MIA?
I think it's got more holes than a gay sauna. Ugh.
I did wash the onions before this, Aurora. Why else would I be drying them?
She rolled her eyes. Of course I washed them.
Alright. So before we continue, I'm going to take the stabby knife and very carefully, away from my hand, stab around so the oil can go where it truly needs to.
Oil?
Careful. Don't hurt yourself.
I thought we were just doing butter.
Oh. What's that one movie? The sword, am I thinking of the Sword of Excalibur? The sword that you like can't pull out. This is feeling like that. There we go, okay.
Yeah, she's doing this so carefully. This is truly weird. I honestly she's cleaned out her hole, the cabbage hole. She's stabbing a whole head of cabbage so the oil can leak through. What are you doing? She is carving a
Hey,
pumpkin.
Carmela.
I mean, she is a pumpkin.
And then I'm gonna just, hey, I'm feeling a bit better today, Daisy. I'm gonna very lightly do that on the onion because the onion has natural layers.
Yeah. Cabbage has natural layers too because it's layers of leaves.
We just kind of help each other. We're sorting the stone. Thank you. All right. So
Wrong type of knife.
now I'm gonna.
She needs a pair.
I need to kind of reassess my space real quick. It's very cluttered over here. There's not a lot of room.
Okay.
Let me move the onions.
What was that?
Throw that out. Throw this out. Move that over. Move that over in case I need a spoon. Let me just lightly clean up real quick because now it's foil time and butter time. So let me get the foils and I have the butter. This hat rules. Thank you, Franks.
She's got a new towel. She's got a new towel for her chair. That's good.
Well, I feel like the cutting board is just going to be in the way right now, so I'm going to set it to the side because it just slips around since I'm using the foil anyway. All right. So.
White don't pick.
Alright. So I have less than a stick in this entire container. I'm thinking Rice Krispie treats, but with spiderweb design. Oh, cute. That's true, Joanna. Wow, this chat moves fast. I can't type quick enough. Oh, you're good, Rebecca. So we're gonna go. I'm estimating about 2, maybe 2.5 tablespoons.
It's okay, Laurie. It's chock full of tissuey goodness.
And basically, you want to shove it in there, and then I'm gonna let the excess on top just sit there. And then basically, you season the fuck out of it. So that's what we're gonna do. To start, we're using Tony's Creole seasoning, and I don't have any Old Bay. Apologies. I have some of Tabitha Brown's very good garlic all-purpose seasoning. This is garlic, black pepper, and lemon. I'm gonna add a smidgen of MSG.
Just a smidge.
Paprika for color. Well, actually, I'll do paprika last. Onion powders are done on the onions. Garlic powder.
Fuck it. That's going to taste a little bit too garlicky for my liking, Rosie. But if that's how much you want, you do you, girl.
We'll save that for the next onion.
Yep.
Moving on. I want to do a little bit of celery seed.
The top of the onion's going to taste like garlic.
I'm gonna add some salt, but there is salt in the Creole. I think, yeah, there's no salt in this, right? Right, this is a salt-free seasoning. Thank God you're not a vampire. Oh, yeah.
I don't, Alice, no.
And then, this is the chicken broth I made yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of, like, take this. I'm gonna create a bowl environment while I do this step so I don't fuck it up.
Bowl environment.
This is gonna help steam it, help cook it a little bit faster, add more flavor, and again, help with the fact that I'm not using as much butter. Because people put a lot more butter in these than I'm currently doing, believe it or not. One.
Well, the thing is, Laurie, she's doing a low butter version of this recipe. So she's just coating the top and fuck the rest.
2, 3.
You could have done.
I think 3 spoonfuls will be good. And then you take the foil, you crumple it up, and now I'm going to repeat for the onions as well as the cabbage. The process is a little different for the cabbage recipe.
An onion boils egg.
So I'm going to repeat. Okay, it looks like I won't need gloves till we get to the cabbage. So good. Okay. Like sensory-wise, I will die. This is the homemade chicken broth I made in yesterday's live near the end. So if you didn't watch all the lives, you might have missed it. I made it in a pot instead of an Instant Pot for the first time. It didn't take as long. I just had to babysit it, you know. Okay. And then we take this, cut it in half. Yeah, this is perfect. So it's like the perfect amount of butter for 3.
It's a TikTok recipe, Monk Chip, so that's where we're at. Some recipes from TikTok are dubious at best.
Alright.
You really have to
So
curate your FYP.
Oh, I forgot the
for a
garlic
good
on
recipe.
on that one. I'm gonna try to remember which one that is, because I want to add garlic.
Now you want onion sauce.
This is aluminum foil. I'm missing a lot of chats. I do apologize, guys. I'm really trying to get these in the oven because it's going to be a 1.5 to 2 hour wait, and I'll have to entertain you guys well.
If you've got minced garlic, then why didn't you use that on the other onion? If you've got minced garlic, what are you doing using the garlic powder then?
That's happening, so I'm just trying to like get this done. Like, I don't normally do my setup off camera, and I did it off camera today because I was like, we got to get this ball rolling. Alright, MSG, lemon. I really like this Tabitha Good seasoning. It's just been in the back of my pantry. I haven't used it in a while. I think it'll be really good on this. More Creole. Garlic. Wait. I got confused. I thought this was onion powder for a second.
No, you just put a load of garlic. You just put a load of garlic underneath, didn't you? Yeah. She put a tablespoon of minced garlic on her onion, and now she's putting garlic powder on top. Yeah, I don't like TikTok cooking either. I try and stick with the UK TikTok cooking because UK TikTok does pretty well with its cooking, I have to say. Meals with Max is a very good TikTok channel. Um, if you go to American TikTok, their cooking is
Save the rest of that for later. Salt.
Yeah, you need that, yeah.
Did I put paprika on the first one too? No, I did not. God damn it. I suck. Okay, celery seed. And then paprika.
I can't say much.
And then
I
again,
do like
we're
a
gonna
lot of
create
paprika myself.
a little foil bowl. Just kind of like punching the corners, basically. Sarah Ford gifted 5 memberships. I'm glad I looked up. Thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciate your support, love. And again, we're gonna do 3 spoonfuls of broth.
It's like a Ban Marie, isn't it?
2, 3. Yeah. Because I think also like the onion releases, you know.
The onion does release onion juice.
Onion juice is a gross concept, but broth is a good idea. Yeah, I agree. And then we got one more go for the onions. And again, I'm not eating all of these onions. I want to make it very clear that'd be insane. I have a vision for the next cooking live that's going to involve repurposing these. So, and I bought a big ass bag of like 5 onions, so I've got onions out the wazoo. This is not big enough.
I bought a lot of onions the other day too. You copying me, Rosie?
Yeah, the broth also adds another depth of flavor. I agree. Yep.
She loves messing with little pots. You know. It's called
I have heard of peanut butter and onion sandwiches before, actually, believe it or not. I would not eat them personally, especially raw onions. That sounds crazy. But yeah, okay. Alright. So, we repeat. Also, when I make the egg boil is just going to be me dipping boiled eggs into the pre-existing butter sauce. I'm not adding any additional butters to that process because it's unnecessary. So that's also something else I'm doing. Because again, a lot of people when they do these things, like they like melt down a whole separate stick of butter and like add all the stuff to it and then drench it all over the food. We're not doing that. That's crazy. So, yeah.
Too many onions is bad. Heard from Rosie. Oh, there's garlic.
Good thing I don't have any hot dates tonight, right, guys? Okay. So, Creole. Yeah, they go crazy with the butter. Sounds sickening. Yeah, it's just unnecessary. I gave up wheat. Demery, I'm so proud of you. I remember how you were talking about that and like how hard that was for you. I'm so proud of you. Congrats.
Somebody in her chat gave up weed. Well done then. Oh, that's the rest of that garlic powder.
I'm not done. Yeah.
run out of paprika, girl.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate when
That's
it
a
comes
lot
to
of salt,
like
girl.
weed and stuff. For me, it's really easy to pick up and put down. Like, I haven't used it in a while, and like, yeah, dealing with my pain has sucked. But I'm not sitting here like, oh man, I really like need it. You know, like it's not something
Or did she
that
say
is a struggle for
wheat?
me, thankfully. So I do know what some struggles are like. You know, like
Pretty sure she said
for me, that's like fast food. You know, so I'm really proud of you, dude. Yeah, JC, I know a lot of people feel that way, but I'm still really proud of her.
it's an onion mountain.
All right, so uno, dos, tres. And if I want more chicken broth whenever I collect all the sauce, I can just add straight from my source here. All right. It's taken me 5 years to quit. I'm so proud of you, dude. What did you do in Vegas? I'd recommend watching the vlogs. They're long, but I showed pretty much everything I did besides what I couldn't tell you guys.
No thank
All right.
you.
I have an extra piece of foil in case I need it.
Can I just ask a question? What's this middle bit in the foil for? I've never seen this. I bought a kitchen foil roll today, and I'm pretty sure this isn't part of it. I've never seen this in the UK. Is it to help cook things more evenly, or is it to tell you which side is the right side? I don't know.
Yeah, you are going to be saving a lot of money, girl. That is a very valid point.
I need the bathroom. I'll be right back.
This might be enough foil, but I'm gonna start out the process like this. Okay, just a second, guys. I probably will end up throwing the other piece on it, but not while I'm doing this process, because it'll just get in the way. You should save all your weed money and use it for something fun and special. Ooh! Like, yeah, set aside what you would normally spend. Maybe either put it in your savings or save up for like a trip, an experience of some kind. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Oh, cute. I have an 1/8 of a cup measuring cup from the new set that Rebecca got me. So I used a 1/4 and then just filled it half last time. This time, I'm gonna use an 1/8 of a cup, and that should be enough. Let's see.
Self-adhesive. Oh, lovely.
Little spillage.
Sorry,
That's okay.
Laurie. I'm back now.
So basically,
Toilet's only like 5
I'm just starting.
steps
Oh
away.
yeah, that'll be more than enough. It might be too much. Is it too much? I don't know. Let's find out, folks. It's not too much. I'm a liar. Okay, so basically, I'm just lightly running that all over, and then you want to massage the oil in. Like so.
She's pretending she's massaging Jason Statham there.
Alright, and then I'm gonna take the stick of butter. And I'm gonna use, I think, just 3 tablespoons. Again, most people put either up to like 4 tablespoons or a whole stick, which is just, no. We're not doing that. Perfect. And then we're gonna grab the garlic.
I find it weird that she's cooking an entire head of cabbage. I feel like this would be better if you were to cut it up into quarters, maybe, or even half, because I don't think like a lot of the cabbage isn't going to get this flavour. I'm sure. I don't know, it just seems weird to me that you're cooking a whole head of cabbage. Bizarre.
I missed some stuff. Sorry, guys. Okay. And then oh, this is my new onion powder. Hold on.
Nice. Because you use so much
What could be a
onion
game changer,
powder.
Joanna?
She needs an
Butter
onion
and cabbage
powder.
goes together like peanut butter and jelly. Oh, team. I'm about to break my laptop in half. I'm trying to edit a video. Oh, good luck, adventures. Editing is such a pain in the ass.
Lovely stuff.
The spout of these onion powders from Sam's Club are annoying. Anyway. I'm gonna do some garlic powder. And then I can't use any of these dirty spoons in this. Let's see. Oh shit. I'm not gonna add too much of this since I am using chicken broth instead of water. But I'm gonna use just a little bit.
Chicken seasoning, I think that is.
And then
Mate, you only went to Sam's Club like 2 days ago. You're going to need to go to Sam's Club again to replenish all these seasonings that you've used. This is just wild how much seasoning she's using. Why is everything in America in massive tubs? I don't know. I just don't know. Actually, Sam's Club is like our version of Costco, to be fair, so she's probably buying like bulk items.
kielbasa would be a great addition. I'm choosing that because I'm already treading lightly calorie wise. I'm not
No
tracking right now,
kielbasa
but I just
for health
having
reasons.
knowledge of calories that exist. I'm just like, no. This would be bomb with some kielbasa though. I will not tell a lie. And then yeah, you have to heavily salt the cabbage, otherwise it's gonna taste like ass. It's cabbage, please. And even then, I did not add that much salt. Trust me. Y'all should see the mukbangs. I'm eyeballing.
Well, this 10% of cabbage is going to taste absolutely delicious. This 90% of cabbage down here.
Right now, Brooke, I'm not counting calories. That's why I'm not like super concerned. But I'm just trying to be mindful. I'm just trying to do better than like if I had made this a month ago. Y'all know there'd be like two to 2.5 sticks of butter used at this point. Like we're just trying to improve here.
So instead of using 2 sticks of butter, she's using 1.5. Small changes.
Tahini is best on fruit. I've never had tahini. Where's that measuring cup that I used? Did I already put it in the dirty sink? I might have. Damn. That was not smart. Whatever. What is this? 2/3 cup? I'm not gonna use the whole thing. I just want more than a...
Rosie, we can't
That's about
see
a
you,
third cup.
darling. Rosie,
So
thank you.
we're gonna just pour the broth in the hole, as well as the rest down here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm taking these corners and kind of tucking them into each other.
Right.
Ooh, I might not need that other sheet. See, look, now it's sealed.
It's like a flare.
And then, oh, come on, Rosie, be mindful.
No, just on the top bit. That's it. Just the top layer.
Suckers. And that's what you call a leaky cabbage. Oh shit. Okay. I tried. We're gonna reinforce it because it's leaking a little. I did not find the Instant Pot Rhapsody, no. We found the kettle, but we did not find the Instant Pot. Unfortunately. Alright. These eggs can go over here.
It's a lot of foil, yeah.
The onion boils, the cabbage boiled. Let's see, is the... Oh, did it beep and I didn't even notice? Oh shit, it did. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck happened, dude. I have no clue. Okay, let's get this shit going in the oven. 1 second. Okay. And then to be safe, I'm putting it in this while we cook, in case anything leaks, anything like that. Alright, we'll check it at 90 minutes.
So you're cooking 3 onions and a cabbage for the same amount of time. I don't know how you lose an Instant Pot, but she managed it.
Alright,
I
we'll
think
start
she
cleaning up.
cooks
I need to
in
kind
the
of
bedroom.
wipe everything down.
You can't change my mind.
This is a little crazy over here.
I will say one thing for her. She doesn't eat the butter from the stick. She's not like James Bowler in that respect.
Why am I making Banana Brainy sweat? Yeah, the eggs are secure.
Yeah, they look really secure, just rolling around on the shelf there.
Whew, okay. Okay, that's all.
The chair
sneeze
is
like a
struggling.
motherfucker.
The chair is struggling.
Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this down properly in a second. Alright, and then
Did you guys see that? Remind me to never, never, never eat what Rosie cooks. Never. What the flip? She just sneezed into the cloth and then wiped all of her sneeze all over the countertop and the stove. What the hell? Yeah, green cloth hides the boogers, doesn't it?
And these need to go out to the garage.
I,
And then that can go in there. These, I'm just gonna move all of these.
you can hear it whirring, Laurie, in the background.
Let me plug you in. Let me move that too. Oh man.
That's tiring, isn't it? Popping in a minute. Phone call, did you miss something exciting? Well, Rosie just sneezed into this green cloth here and used it to wipe the stove and countertop down. So you missed that. Very hygienic. You see a booger?
I thought that pot was clean.
Nothing's clean in your house, Rosie. It's either covered in shit, snot, or urine. Sometimes all three. Yeah, throw that out. Throw your cooker out as well. Covered in bloody boogers.
Probably clean this off. Alright guys, I'm almost to the point of paying attention to chat. My apologies. Bear with me, y'all.
Yeah, brother's gonna need antibiotics, yeah.
I'm happy to leave my Dinosaur Plus 2 Denver if that helps. What?
This is a biohazard.
I'm glad y'all are entertaining each other in the chat. Okay. Why is it called boil when it bakes? Because it's inspired by seafood boil. It's like similar flavor profiles. I just don't have Old Bay seasoning. It's similar flavor profiles and whatever, but
Stand up.
and the butter is like a key part of it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. Alright guys. Have you seen the Netflix documentary about Miss Cleo, the sidekick? Call Me Now in the Jamaican accent? No, I have not. Wait, did you put that in the oven? I missed that part. I did. I also set a timer. I mean, it's boiling in its own juices, so I guess that counts. Yeah, that's true. Oh, there we go.
Nice. She is strong. Thirsty workers.
Alright. So, we have some time to kill. I don't want to make the eggs right now. I'm gonna eat my Built Bar real quick.
Well, she's expended a lot of energy, so she needs this protein bar. At least she's drinking water. It's peach flavoured fizzy water, so I don't know if that's good. Just drink tap water, girl.
You can. I'm gonna be portioning it out. Like, I'm not eating the whole head of cabbage. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I was thirsty. And these are amazing, dude. This is my last one.
Is there
from
Nutella?
the open box.
No,
These
it's
are so
savoury
good.
food.
I've been eating these for like over a year and a half. I got into the hype like really early on TikTok shop. I was eating these like back when I was on a health journey. They're a protein bar. They taste like a candy bar. They're so freaking good, dude. Like, obvious non-spawn. These are delicious. Like, if you're anti-artificial sweeteners, they do use real sugar. If you're zero sugar, these aren't for you. They do have some sugar in them.
Oh, so they're not for people who have type 2 diabetes then, Rosie? 0 calories, fair.
The calorie to protein ratio is really good if you're worried about that.
That's what I'm saying, Zed.
It's 140
She's gonna
calories.
need a
How the hell is that
windbreak.
too high in calories unless you're like... I'm not going to say that. That's mean. I've never had one frozen. I think it's like 17 grams of protein. Yeah. 17. And it has collagen in it, which, if I remember, yeah. it has collagen added to it too.
Who gives a fuck? Eat proper food.
So it's like it has a component that's good for your skin. Anything under 200 calories is good for a protein bar, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree.
True, not true.
I don't like mint and chocolate together, but I love the strawberry one. The churro one, I don't like cinnamon and chocolate, so I did not like that one. 140 calories is not high for a protein bar at all. I agree. If you genuinely think that, maybe consult with a professional. And I'm not being shady. I'm being so dead ass.
You're actually, if you're eating protein, if you're eating a protein bar just because, you are better off having the chocolate bar. You do know that, right?
I like the pure protein bars. They're like 180 calories and 20 grams of protein. These don't taste like protein. That's what's so great about them. I'm trying to eat for fiber off.
What does protein taste like? Yeah, these don't taste like protein. What does protein taste like?
Reasons. Gee, Shartlord, I wonder why you're worried about fiber. Yeah, like this paired with an apple would be an ideal snack. You know what I mean?
Why not have an apple then?
Yeah, exactly, Carmel. I think people just like to nitpick sometimes. Hey, Count Calcula. I've been wanting to try Bear's bars, but I'm not gonna be eating for another hour and a half. So I just want to eat something because today I woke up around 10 a.m. I ate a Greek yogurt, and I was up for a little bit, and then like I lightly napped, and then I think I got a phone call, and it woke me up, and I didn't answer it in time, and I was still like halfway asleep, so I was like, I'll call her back later. Sat it down, and then I woke up a little bit later, called her back. I have plans on Friday now. If you guys remember Danielle, the lady that I went to the fairy festival with, I loved going to the fairy festival. And then I went to so she called me. She wants help with something to do with her business. So she invited me over to her house, and I'm excited to hang out with her. I really like Danielle. She's super cool. I can't stand weed. It's not the same as the illegal stuff in the 70s. Really? 500 calories is not good for anyone. Oh my god. Is someone promoting that, Momo? Because that's dangerous for any human being. Hold on. Okay, well, if you're dealing with a doctor and the doctor's telling you to do that for some reason, okay, but like that's, to my knowledge, that's dangerous. But if you're under the advice of a medical professional, who am I to say anything?
Mm-hmm. No shade.
If you're not, I'd really urge you to reconsider. You're getting your nails done tomorrow? Fun. Okay, what do we do now? That's not even enough to support brain function. Yeah. I don't know. Let's not like gang up on her, but also that I don't recommend that people do that again without. By the way, anybody that talks about what my weight is in chat before the vlog comes out, you're getting an automatic ban. Just FYI. I can't control it if reaction channels are talking about it, but like, which is like, it's still a shitty thing to do. Like, just wait for the content to come out.
No, we got told beforehand. 506, 506. Medical advice from the Queens of Gold. Yeah, exactly.
I'm just gonna throw the eggs in here because I don't want to set them directly on the oven. No. I was purely saying whoever said 104 calories is high bar, probably on a low calorie diet. Yeah.
She's getting her knees done. Oh, nice.
That's people awesome. Who make weight comments are so 6th grade. Grow the heck up. Yeah. Okay. I need to wash that pan. I think we're done with the seasonings, so. Yeah, as long as you're under doctor supervision, who the fuck am I to tell you what to do? If you're under doctor supervision, you do what you need to do. Like, that's my stance on that.
I mean, Rosie, are you under your doctor's supervision for eating 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day? I take it you aren't. So, you know, shut up.
Okay. Okay. I would read what Momo said, but again, we're not professionals. I'm a fat bitch on the internet. Don't take medical advice from me. Moving on.
I won't.
Spoiler, Rosie weighs as much as 2 half Rosies. Damn! That's funny. Hey, new name. Good to see you.
You mind if we just skip ahead to the
beef liver supplements are a thing?
Because I can't be asked with Rosie.
I know, I watch another channel and people are very rude with weight comments. I don't get it, yeah. Because how dare a fat person exist? How dare we?
Shut up, Rosie.
Hey, Cat Lou.
So she's boiled her eggs. Well done.
I've already started this one, so we're just gonna see how it goes.
Okay. Let's crack on.
Chef Rosie in the house. Hey. I've got 12 minutes to kill, so I can just slowly peel these eggs. I'm not too worried about it.
Okay, let's get forward then.
Oh. I always want to hear something funny. A ghost is shaking paper towels in the background. It's probably my fan. Cat-Eye Chef's hat sounds so fun.
Rosie, that's some disturbingly heavy breathing.
I buy almost 18 eggs every week. Wow. I've tried every trick, and the only thing that consistently works is ice bath shot.
I feel like Ghostface breathes less heavy over the phone.
Okay. Well, for just kind of winging it, I think I did pretty good. Okay, gotta go. All right, sleep well, Dad. Yeah, it's late where you're at.
Why should you be so aggressive?
You need a ton of ice, though, like a gallon bag. Oh my god, I make my own ice. That's a pain in the ass. I have an egg boiling machine, whatever they are called. Ooh, yours was fine. You got lucky, yeah. I hope Mama's feeling better, too. Call Callie just for a conversation. Wait, is Gary soliciting somebody to, like, talk privately? And if so, why? They already shot you down. What's happening?
Gary.
Just gonna...
Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
What do they look like?
Oh, there's a lot more liquid in it, too. From when I originally inputted, or put it in, so... That's the onion boil. That looks pretty done to me.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
That's a bit too close to comfort.
Yeah, shut up. Okay.
I want to see the cabbage.
Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is this this bowl that I have the eggs in, I'm just gonna dump the like excess butter and flavor stuff in this bowl. And I think what I'll do is I'll end up just kind of eating my dinner out of it. Like I'll put an onion in here, and I'm gonna probably like chop a chunk of the cabbage to put in here. So, yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
This looks done. Oh, this is falling apart. I'm just gonna dump this whole shebang. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's falling the fuck apart.
It did
Oh,
deflect.
beautiful. All right, cool. This is surprisingly not burning me. Okay, gee. So let me show you like how the onion just fell apart, like fell apart.
Looks delightful.
Let me go ahead and so now I'm gonna take a spoon and just like gently coat the eggs in this deliciousness. And real quick, I want to taste the broth, see what it tastes like. This brothy, buttery deliciousness. It's mostly broth. Wow, that's good. It's not super buttery, like, which is kind of the goal I was going for, because I didn't add a fuck ton of butter.
I bet it's
like it tastes more like a broth
salty.
than a butter sauce. Like it tastes like a really delicious soup, actually. So this is achieving my goal of trying to do like a I would say semi-healthier boil, not like a healthy boil, like a semi-healthier alternative. Ooh, bitch. Oh, it's the garlic.
They do look hard-boiled, Laurie. She might have overcooked them.
I was like, what is that? There's not a lot of liquid left in this. Let me see. There we go. It's kind of like a boiled soup.
Yes, it looks great.
Is this cooked enough?
I hope so. It's been an hour and a half.
Okay. I have an idea. Let me just try try this.
Everything looks dreadful.
So. And that, I'm gonna take a little bit of this inside deliciousness. I haven't turned off my oven yet. The onions are done. So I'm gonna take these off. And then I'm gonna throw this back in for like another 30 minutes. Just to cook the internal enough. Because I think the outer layers are definitely cooked enough. I don't want to wait anymore, so. But for me to do what I want to do tomorrow, I'll go ahead and do this. Let's set a timer for 30 minutes.
The butter roasted onion is a bit weird, isn't it? And also, I don't think this cabbage is particularly well flavored. It just looks boiled, and I hope it's got some of the flavor from the chicken broth. That's all I can hope for. Well, that's all Rosie can hope for.
I don't want to be looking crazy eating this, so let me just chop this up with some food scissors.
Yeah, guys, she doesn't want to look crazy, so she's just gonna scissor her cabbage. Okay?
Because like the mukbangers sit there and like slurp this shit up and make it look crazy. I ain't doing all that. I'm not a mukbanger, so it's just ridiculous. I'm just trying to eat my meal.
You don't want to look crazy. No. Scissor me cabbage. That's what pirates say, isn't it?
I really thought I did. But this does not look as seasoned as the ones in other people's recipes.
Yeah, because all you did was put the seasoning on the top. So, like I said earlier, 10% of the cabbage is going to be really seasoned well. 90% isn't. 90% is going to taste like cabbage.
I have seen the clam pearl videos, yeah.
But yeah, dirty beef.
Yeah, I love cabbage raw. I love it cooked. It's really good.
Green cooked.
Ooh, Liani, that's a great tip. Yeah, cut the cabbage into fourths and.
Well, the thing is, I was thinking of having roasted onions for some of my dinner tonight, but I think I might pass. Actually,
I just don't know how the stuffing process would go, but yeah, it would reduce the cook time to be the same as the onions.
Two things certain in life, Muncher.
I'm so annoyed. This is hurting my shoulders and hands right now. Like, why is this hurting? That's so stupid.
This is so weird. Why are you doing this, Rosie? You ever heard of a knife and fork? The wildest thing to me is she said, yeah, I don't want to look crazy, so I'll just off the top cabbage. It's not a
You're so
literal
trying
head.
this tomorrow? Hell yeah.
This is very extra, Debbie. Very extra indeed.
So there you go.
There you go.
Oh, chicken liver. I've never had chicken
Nice.
liver,
You have to show
but don't
me
stuff the
how it
cabbage
is.
quarters. Just rub all the ingredients on the carafe. Okay. I love watching on my iPad. I need a bigger screen. Yeah. Okay. So let me. Oh god, I need gloves. No way I can eat this. I will hate the experience if I don't wear gloves. Good night, Emery.
I don't want to look weird, guys, but I'm going to eat this with gloves on.
Ooh, yeah, this will be good with some like ramen noodles. Yeah, but I don't need the excess. This will be. I don't feel like I did 4 eggs to make sure that this was filling. Your chef hat is so damn cute, Rosie. Thank you. Okay. So. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Damn. Perfect. Ah. Mmm. This cabbage is so good, dude.
What the fuck is this? Not feeder content, by the way. No. No.
Eat it, banana. Oh my gosh, the cabbage is so far my favorite. Oh no, I don't have a drink.
Oh, no.
Before I get really down and dirty in this, let me grab a drink. What, Jessica? Oh, sure. You want to say something bad? Okay. So this is the broth. This is the cabbage. Where's the onion? Oh, the onion's in here. It's falling apart. And these are the eggs and like the brothy, buttery deliciousness.
I mean, honestly, I'm falling apart watching this. It looks. Yeah,
salty.
she's lost everything, Sonny. Welcome in.
So grossly good looking. Yeah, it looks a little sloppy, but that's because if you do the broth over the butter, it just kind of looks a little soupy.
Instead of cutlery, she's using gloves. She doesn't want to look crazy, guys. She just scissors her cabbage and wears gloves while she eats. You do eat your seafood
Let me try
bowl
the
with
onion
your
real quick.
hands.
Yeah, this is like completely falling apart.
Okay.
This is delicious. These are musical foods. Oh god.
It's giving IBS. Yeah. Yeah, she's literally just gobbling hard-boiled eggs, yeah.
I mean, I need a drink. Ooh, actually, I don't need electrolytes. That's enough sodium. Let me just get, what do I want to drink?
You don't need electrolytes. This is honestly so weird. Like, I've never seen anything this. It's so weird. What's going on, Rosie? This is awful. My God, how have you made vegetables look as beige as this? It's taken an hour and a half. Yeah. Get this right out.
Yeah, I can't stand the texture. Trying to eat this with my hands would make this a miserable experience for me. So I'm wearing gloves. Like the texture of my fingers. Like, oh.
Yeah, that's the reason.
I do have carrots left over. Check in on Thursday. Thursday's live. I have a plan for the leftovers.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And
look
the carrots
very
aren't
nice,
involved.
does it? Oh my God, she's using the carrots.
Today I'm not doing that, but the cabbage I think is my favorite.
It's deconstructed really cabbage and egg soup. None.
This would just be really difficult to eat with utensils.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh, it's delicious. I'm sorry to hear you're having an internet outage, Ashley.
I wish I had an internet outage right now watching this.
And that's the way to eat a boil with your hands, exactly. I couldn't do it without gloves, though.
Okay. Yeah, Sprite's her electrolytes, yeah. That raw, is it?
That's like a piece of the core. That's not cooked enough for me.
90 minutes and some of it's still raw.
My middle name is Jean. These eggs came out perfectly, dude. Like, look at that.
Yeah, great.
So is there any more core in here? Yeah, I'm gonna pick that piece out. Personally, I think next time
Practice makes perfect. Yeah, hopefully next time it'll be good. Yeah.
I didn't add any sugar to this, but
Why would you add sugar to it? It's vegetables and egg. Yeah, she is getting out of breath. Bless her. She's trying to be healthy, guys. All right.
thank you, Laura.
Why would you add sugar?
Like, I use a decent amount of butter, but keep in mind, I'm only eating like a fraction of the cabbage and one of the onions, and then the eggs. I didn't do any. Yeah, honestly, I kind of wish I had some. Like, even if I just did like a small chunk of kielbasa, you know, like just a little bit. I feel like meat would really elevate this. Excuse me, but this is good. Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I thought she followed out before. That's what she was doing, like with the
You should add crab.
spoon.
Yeah, I don't have any crab. This is so like salty. I kind of wish I had something to help dilute it almost. I don't want to do like a whole block of ramen. No. We have extra hamburger buns. I think I'm gonna grab a hamburger bun to like dip and eat on the side.
We're about
Just
to
kind
get
of
fat
help
up in here.
balance. I kind of, since I used chicken broth, I probably shouldn't have used the chicken bouillon on the cabbage. That might have been a mistake. It's delicious, don't get me wrong, but it's like, it's just strong. Excuse me.
Well, salt is going to make a lot of things delicious, so you know. I just don't believe. I don't believe her. It's just. This is actually worse than the stuff she normally makes. Right. How many burger buns are you actually going to have here?
Hey, Easton, what's up?
Actually,
You're coming in near
yeah.
the tail end. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, feel free to like live, y'all.
Yeah, like the live guys.
Let's see.
Real bread. Extra
Yep.
hard.
That was the right call. Let me split this egg in half.
Yeah.
Make a little boiled taco.
She can walk to get more food, yeah.
Let me get some of that onion. French dip, kinda, yeah. Because of the onion, this really is giving like French onion soup without the cheese. This is really good. I wish I had potatoes. If I had potatoes and I had like one potato like kind of like diced up or chopped up into a few chunks, I would have done that instead of the bun. Because the potato would really help absorb some of the like intensity of the flavor.
Cherry tomatoes with this would probably make good elements in it. So.
If you have potato, thanks to Irish. It's been a long ass day. Looking forward to rewatching the live. Thank you, Easton.
Oh, there'll be a lot to rewatch, my fellow friends. Forgot olive oil. I think she added olive oil to the cabbage.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's slop, yeah.
The last bit of I wish I thought of the bun sooner, because the bite with everything, the egg, the cabbage, and the onion on the bun is so yummy.
Yeah, Debbie, it's part of the meal deal at Tesco, isn't it? Cabbage and onion sandwiches.
I'm actually really like proud of myself because of the modifications that I made to make this not as like unhealthy for you as a normal boil is, as well as like portion controlling it.
Well, yeah, she's got her fix now, baby.
So I'm gonna finish whatever I fit on this bun, and then I'm done because I'm feeling kind of full.
I think it's like French onion soup in the fact that it's got onion and butter in it, and that's it. And it looks like dishwater.
I did have the protein bar earlier too, so. Yeah, if I wasn't trying to make improvements, y'all, I would have went crazy with the butter. I won't even lie to you, because I would love to have that experience, but that's not what I'm trying to do here anymore. So.
I feel like she's just replaced the butter with the salty seasoning. That's all she's done. Because if you notice, she used a lot of salty seasoning, a lot of MSG and stuff like that. It's yeah. It if it looks as good as it tastes, then I feel sorry for her palate. More full.
Yeah. Next time, I definitely will add a potato, because the potato would be better than the bun. But this needed like a plain carb. It just did. Like, it was too salty without it. Like, it was just a little too much. Like, the overwhelming flavor wise. And the first few bites were really good, and then I was like, as I was eating it, I was like, this needs something to cut it.
I'm not surprised with how much seasoning she put on.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done. I feel full. Are you leaving, Sonny? Have a good night.
Yeah,
I've had a Georgia peach. It out because it's cabbage is super low calorie, onion is super low calorie, eggs are relatively good for that on that front, and they're a good source of protein. But obviously, like, that's why I'm still portion controlling it. I'm not going crazy. Also, this is very rich, especially with like the chicken broth. Like, it's a very rich meal for me. So like, I'm good right now. Like, I don't want any more. Especially I did have 4 eggs, which is that's one of the reasons why I did 4 eggs. I wanted to make sure that like I was satiated. Yeah. I used for the entire head. Excuse me. For the entire head, a third of a cup.
That was a burp and up. Well done, Rosie.
So.
Was that a burp or was it an oink?
And most of it is still in the oven right now, so I'm just cooking it down more. Oh. 4 eggs a day gives you all the protein and vitamins you need for the day. Good choice. Really? I did not know that. I probably could have gotten away with 3 because I feel very full right now. I'm like, ooh.
It also gives you like probably most of the cholesterol you need in a week. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm satisfied. Whew, cupcakes, really? 4 eggs does all that? Yeah. 4 is, I mean, yeah, but again, I still probably would eat more than the average person and still lose weight. 3,000 is a calorie deficit for me, so, you know. 4 eggs is not crazy for me, for a meal. Oh, even more liquid is seeping out of that.
What? Eggs give you the vitamins and minerals you need? No. Sorry.
Oh, nope. Okay. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep these now.
I think the recommendation for eggs is like 6 or 7 in a week. That's like before you start feeling like negative effects from not feeling, but like when you're having too much cholesterol when it comes to eggs. Yeah, I think people just say stuff in her chat and it's like, really? Really? And she'll just say, well, somebody's told me that you get all the vegetables and minerals you need from an egg.
For tomorrow. Where'd that knife go? Did I use it? Or did I put it away? I mean, if you put it away. Okay. So this is prepping for tomorrow. Oh my goodness, excuse me.
You guys ever seen a blobfish out of its natural habitat? This is what these onions look like right now. That pause is, I thought it was a
I'm gonna go ahead and... Hey, Nicotine, what up?
No, lick it.
I'm gonna set that to the side right now. This can just... I'm just gonna put this in the fridge like that. Save myself a dish. I'm gonna set this to the side to cool. Oh. It's okay, Rosie. You can lay down soon. It's fine.
I like raw fish to me.
So yeah, I think that this is, because I've had a seafood boil before, and like I think this is a similar experience, but it's different for sure.
It's similar but different.
I don't do the sweet tea. You know, I never really got into sweet tea, which I'm from Georgia. I feel so bad that Mom's fighting the flu. That sucks. I feel bad for her.
You're going to see the rest of the cabbage, I hope.
Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass to clean, because the spilt broth is burnt.
Yeah, it's alright. You won't be cleaning that.
What is sweet tea? Oh, wow. It's a Southern, like, classic. It's got a shit ton of sugar in it.
What is sweet tea? It's tea. And get this right. Sweet tea is tea, right? That's sweet. I know, it's bad, isn't it?
Alright, that's gonna probably need some time to cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I might save that. I might throw it out. I haven't decided.
Laurie, thank you for the $5. With chat as my witnesses, I retract my statement. Rosie's cooking looks pretty good. Yes, not great, is it? Thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate that. That cabbage is dripping.
Whatever. I just don't want to burn myself when I touch it later. Okay. And then... yeah, it's cold sweetened tea. Yeah, there you go. These tongs are not cutting it. There we go. There we go. They're literally not cutting it. Hurry, hur. What a great joke. Okay. And then... okay. I'm gonna let that sit for a second.
It does look pretty hot.
Ooh, I'm in pain. Ooh, okay.
So am I.
Yeah, you can bake cabbage. It's really good. I like this. This cabbage is honestly my favorite out of the three, I think. It pairs great with the eggs. But I love cabbage, like, unironically. Like, I genuinely... well, probably one of my favorite vegetables. So, now that I've discovered this method of cooking it...
If cabbage is your favourite vegetable, why have you massacred it like this? What have you done to my beautiful boy? My cabbage boy.
I might start incorporating it more often. And maybe one time I can try cooking it with no butter, just the oil and the broth. And see how I like it. Oh yeah, let me turn the oven off, because we're done. This is technically a similar method to boiling, because I put broth in the foil. So, it's like a similar flavor, texture profile, I would say, but just honestly better. Because it's not, you know, boiled in a bunch of water.
It is like watching somebody do
so maybe it's closer to
everything
steam.
for the first time.
Alright guys, I'm gonna run to the restroom again real quick. I wish I liked raw broccoli and cauliflower. I really do. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all.
Some of her bingo wing went into the cabbage.
Oh, ow. Okay, that's fine.
Why have you moved this over here? What is that? Hot plate? Right. Yeah, right. So... Oh, she's gone for a poo.
Okay, sorry guys, I'm back.
She went for a poo. Cooking with Kay's cooking made better stuff. Yeah, that's true.
Ugh. Fuck. Oh, night, cyanide.
I mean, to be fair to her, after eating a lot of cabbage, 4 eggs, and an onion, probably would go straight through you. You'd be running to that toilet. That is some breathing right there. Yeah. All of this to cook 3 onions and a cabbage.
Good night, Clara.
Yeah, it must have been a big poo.
Okay, nicotine. I'm just chopping up the cabbage while I'm here and thinking about it. What I'm hoping that what I make tomorrow is something my brother will eat. That'll have multiple vegetables in it. He might not like it, but I'm just gonna hope.
Well, hopefully he's not watched this live, so he won't know that you wiped all your snot over the cooker and stovetop first before making this meal.
Feel better from your Vegas ventures? I'm doing okay. Today's been a better day than yesterday and the days prior, but this needs to cool for a bit. I think I'm gonna end up putting it in a Ziploc, honestly, because I'm running low on my fingers. I need to get myself some ice water. And then I think I'm going to put myself in the pool and watch some TV. Because I also need to shower before I go to bed. And so if I get in the pool, that'll make it easier. Are you feeling any better?
Uh-huh. So you're having a bath, technically.
Today, pain-wise, hope your meds come soon. Thank you, Easton.
So,
I'm making a dish tomorrow that I'm gonna have my brother try.
so we got stewed cabbage, and we're going to get stewed Rosie in the pool. Delicious. She's dressed as a sausage covered in ketchup.
Actually, let me just cut
She
this
is a
smaller
hot doll.
for his sake. Because again, I like cabbage, but I have no idea if he'll eat this or not. But if I make it smaller, it'll be better.
You've never seen the Tom's knife chopping before. There's a first time for everything, Laurie. This is so...
Hey, Bailey.
She's doing her best.
Don't forget about those containers you got the other day. Oh my god, yes, I'm gonna use those. Thank you, Ashley. I'm just not used to using them. Oh, that's so smart. I will go up and get those in a second. I'm fading. Like I was feeling really good at the beginning of the stream. I'm fading right now, so.
It's almost as if eating a lot of food with high amounts of salt in does you in. Funny that. Was the Sprite 0 sugar? Oh, she had a chocolate bar. Let's face it, it was a chocolate bar. And then she had her main meal. And she had Sprite as well. So I imagine her blood sugar's gone up.
Alright, what am I doing tonight? Tonight I'm putting the cabbage away, throwing those dirty dishes in the sink. When's my next live? Thursday. Tomorrow there's a video going live for y'all, pre-recorded. Okay. I'm gonna have Levi unload the dishwasher this time. So I'll probably do the dishes tomorrow. I'm not up for it tonight. I'm not.
It's quite frightening how quickly she has flagged after eating. This is obvious. This is a sign that her blood sugar must be out of control, especially with how quickly she went to the toilet after eating too.
I need to get water, put the cabbage away and clean this up. Put the onion away too. Oh man.
Like, honestly, all jokes aside, it's actually quite frightening how quickly she has gone from being quite alert to like basically just going to bed.
Yeah, blue is mods, green is members, and then gray is everybody else. So I'm gonna take a break from cooking tomorrow, and these will be good on Thursday still. The ones with the wrench are mods. The ones with stars are members.
That's it. Have more Sprite. That will help.
Cooking wears you out. I hate cooking anymore because it's only me usually. Yeah, I mean I like cooking, but just my joints just really hurt right now.
Cooking wears you out. She's been sat down the whole time, and all she's done is that. That's quite a vigorous shaking action. So maybe it is, maybe it's worn her out.
So, oh, super chats. Yeah, teal is the super chats. And then it goes to like it's
Cabbage, onion.
wait, yeah, it's blue, then teal. Like blue is the ones that are under $5, I think. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, just cough all over your cabbage.
Oh.
That's it. Lovely. Coffee cabbage, bit of snot.
Right. How's this? Temp. Okay, it's a lot cooler now. Oh, hello, Burnt Cheeseburger. Welcome to membership. Thank you so much for joining.
I know, it's all
try that fresh turmeric if you can find it. Yeah. I'll look into that. Cyanide. Good night. Good night, Rosie. Good night, Cyanide. Thank you so much for the super chat, love.
She did get up for the bag of bread. She did.
I'm gonna sleep good tonight. You look as tired as I feel, yeah. Okay. Okay. Good night, Nico. Okay, what do I need to do? I need to grab the container, put away the Sprite. Is that it? I'm gonna get ice water, but I do that seated anyway. I can grab the water out of the fridge, though, when I pour the Sprite in. Okay. Alright. 1 second.
Up you get. Hooray! Coffee cabbage, nice. Plain cheeseburger. She's had a lot of burgers this week. She's waiting 15 minutes between burgers though, so small changes.
I brought all of them in because I wanted to inspect them, because as I was opening them I noticed this. It's broken. This one was broken too, yeah. This one has a slight crack, but still cracked. And this one looks good. Okay. So, we're down 2 soldiers. I'll throw those out. And grab.
Why is it all disposable stuff? Why can't she use like actual proper permanent drinking vessels, permanent plates and stuff? What's going on? Seems very wasteful.
Alright. Put the rest back outside in a bit.
Somehow walk all around Vegas, yeah.
This was a great idea. Thank you for reminding me that these exist, Ashley.
Do you know what? I totally thought she was going to drink out of one of them, but she's having cups of cabbage. Hello, Would you like a cup of cabbage? I've got tea, I've got coffee, I've got cabbage.
I bought the grossest supplement today. It's supposed to be good for you. Well, I hope it provides positive things for you.
Let the cabbage infuse for a few minutes.
Oh, I wish I hadn't gotten the tongs in the sink already, because this method is annoying.
Here's an idea. And it's a crazy idea. It's very left field. But you could wash the tongs and then use them again.
I might need 2 of these. Actually, no.
Imagine a cup of cabbage waiting for you at home after a long day at work. I know.
I mean, I got enough containers, that's not a problem.
Worktop. Yeah.
Alright, there's not a lot of cabbage left. So...
Yeah, she's using a knife and she's scraping it on the plastic. So she's got nice bits of plastic, bits of microplastics in with her cabbage. Oh, it's delightful. Her knife skills bother you immensely. It bothers everyone. She has worse knife skills than Kay's cooking. I always wince at Kay's cooking when she puts like the knife on her finger like, oh, I don't know why it's not cutting. So this is like almost as bad as that.
I'm just gonna throw the rest of the cabbage in with this chopped onion. Ha ha, ew, 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 slimy, gross. Hate this. Hate this so much. Hate this so much. Hate this so much. Okay, we're done. Oh. Better.
Instead of bubble tea, they should have cabbage cup shops. You know?
Alright. I need to buy cabbage more. Yeah, I would agree. Cabbage is good. I love red cabbage too.
I don't know, Laurie. She seems very
Also,
tired.
I don't put my knives in my sink because I don't want to reach in there and hurt myself. So I always set it on the counter to the side. Like anything sharp. Learn that lesson the hard way.
Oh, that's cute.
So, alright. Oh, wait. Who just Venmo'd me? Aw. Thank you so much. I don't know if you want me to say who you are, but I know you're in here. And thank you so much. That's very kind of you. And I freaking broke the foil. And I just threw away all the other foil. God damn it, dude.
I know, Jennifer, right?
Thank you so
I
much.
think he's moved out, luckily.
I'm actually just gonna throw it in a Ziploc then. Fuck it, whatever. Foil is more expensive than Ziploc, so. And I've used a lot of it today. Get a black cat. They said it'll be fun, they said. Then there's my guy, Edgar. I am definitely partial to orange cats, I would say.
Well, you cats?
Okay.
That's disgusting.
Alright, guys. That was fun. I'll deal with that later. Okay, and then this is.
She screams at a plastic lid falling. Imagine what she'd be like in a really stressful situation, like having no cabbage.
Trashola.
The clothes look tastier than the food. Probably a lot of food.
Over there for right now. Okay, you come here. And you go back there. Your trash, your refrigerator. You're still drinkable.
Well, Paolo, she's got to buy the cabbages somehow.
Oh, gotcha, burnt cheeseburger.
Yeah, just wipe your mouth on the cloth again that you use to clean stuff with. Yeah, great.
Well, if I can't help someone that doesn't want to be helped, sad. Okay, what? Wait. Was that to me? I'm confused. I think you might have been talking to someone else, but I am confusion. Your tabby cat is an asshole. My tabby was a sweetie pie. Stuart Snarfler is an incredible cat name.
Her
20
cat's
out of
better
10.
than your cat.
No, Rosie. Okay, it was to someone else. Okay. I'm in the bath, but no, I was talking to Laura. I've known her a long time from another community. Gotcha.
Pizza's going rogue. He has.
Laura's been around here for a while too. The chef hat says Quirkyloverosee, but it's flipped on YouTube, unfortunately. Laura's good people. Yeah, I agree. Before I go, I want to try something different. I'm a little curious, honestly. So if you don't like the conversation or topic of like calories, you might want to bounce now. I'm gonna go grab my iPad and I'm gonna kind of like guesstimate based on my portion size. I'm just curious. Like it's not gonna be exact, but I'm curious. So
she was in Pulpy Syntax's chat when we were talking about calories, so she should already know what her calories are. Rosie,
I'm gonna do that. If you don't want to see that, this is your warning.
big up Pulpy. I mean, Pete's looks like a complete entity unto himself. Yeah, she's very breathless, Debbie. Well, at least my shoulder was there. My rumble. Here she is.
Okay. All right.
So what we doing?
All right. How many calories in a head of cabbage? Not a lot, I would say, but okay. So the entire head is about 307 calories. I would say I probably technically ate less than a fourth, but I'm gonna call it a fourth.
I mean, it depends on how big the head of cabbage is, because the head of cabbage could be like that, or a head of cabbage could be like that. So, you know. Well, I can check. Hold on. Let me check. How much do you reckon was in that cabbage? Do you reckon it was quite a lot? So, white cabbage. So, like, I don't know where she's getting 307 calories from. Because 500 grams 500 grams is about 150 calories. She didn't measure the cabbage, no. Rosie could go on Glitter and Laser's medical detective podcast. See where her
Of the
cookies
head,
goes well. Yeah. Maybe she never had them to begin with.
because I'd rather overestimate than underestimate. So that way I can say like at max it's this much. So 300 divided by 4, 75 calories, plus 60 for the onion, plus the amount of chicken broth. There is like chicken, like fat from the chicken in the chicken broth, because I use the like drippings from the rotisserie chicken and the bones and stuff. So let's just call that 25 calories, because it wasn't a ton of broth. A lot of that liquid came from the vegetables themselves.
Oh, what's going on?
Plus like any potential calories from like the seasoning or bouillon or anything.
I feel like that is an underestimation of calories. So what did she say? Chicken bouillon and chicken bouillon. Oh fuck. Chicken bouillon or chicken stock, because we don't call it bouillon here. Bouillon. Fresh chicken stock. 500 mils is 60 calories. So I feel like she's underestimating. Hello, Princess. Welcome in. Yeah, 307 calories seems like a lot for cabbage.
Plus I would say for my portion of butter, because like there was probably like 200 alone in the onion, so I would say probably 300 for the butter, estimating. You can let me know if you disagree, but about 3 tablespoons worth of butter, between the cabbage, the everything, and then for the olive oil.
Is she saying 300 calories or 300 grams? Because I'm pretty sure she used quite a lot of cabbage, quite a lot of butter. 12 grams of butter is 89 calories if we're talking in general. So if we have 150 grams of butter is 1,116 calories. So let's call it 100 let's call it 100 grams of butter, because maybe it wasn't as much as that. 100 grams, 744 calories. If we go to 50 grams, that's 372. So I feel like she's underestimated the butter there. 4 eggs, about 300 calories. It depends how large they are, but yeah, you're probably looking about that. Maybe depends how big they are. And the bread rolls, yeah, and the leg of onion. 200 calories in an onion.
That's the wrong way. Third cup.
So I had a mushroom omelette this morning, and 100 grams of mushrooms is 7 calories. How much? Let's have a look and let's see how much onion you would have to have 200 calories worth of onion. You would have to have You'd have to have about 350 grams worth of onion to have 200 calories worth of onion, and she had a lot less than that. It's not like they're super advanced apps or something. I know she's just making all this shit up.
Again, I'm not tracking or anything. I'm doing this just out of curiosity. Shit. Okay.
Yeah, she's
Jesus Christ.
She's definitely not going on.
Probably should have used a little less olive oil. Okay, so we're at 460 right now.
Olive oil will get you. One tablespoon of olive oil is like 120 odd calories, 125. So you need to be really careful when you're using oils.
Oh, that is unexpected. And then, okay, so 460.
Yeah, exactly, Laurie. If we're talking like fruit and veg, definitely. So I had 100 grams of mushrooms and a tablespoon of olive oil, and that was about 130 calories for that. And a 3-egg omelette. I didn't use any extra oil, so it's like add another 180 calories on top of that. 20 onions.
So 460. 460 plus 150 equals 610. Eggs is like, it's like 90 calories for 1 egg, right? I'm gonna Google it to check.
It depends on the size of the egg. Yeah, once you've eaten it, you probably should have done this beforehand.
78, so we'll round it up to 80. So 610 right now. 80 times 4. Okay. Plus 6. What did I say? 650? Shit. Do you guys remember what I said? Was it 650?
I thought you were writing this down.
Right. So I would say this is like more of the maximum side of the calorie estimation. Like on the higher end, it just depends on different things. but it is at 970, so definitely not a low-calorie meal. I probably would have cut the butter out entirely from the cabbage, and just used olive oil. I think that would have helped. Then you can just like lessen the amount of eggs. That would help too. But
She hasn't counted the bun either. I think that 970 is an underestimation of what that meal was. I think it's probably more leaning into like 1100, 1200, that kind of territory. The rule for butters and oils tends to be about 100 to 150 calories per tablespoon. Yeah. I know for extra virgin olive oil, it's 123 calories for the one that I use per tablespoon. Her chef's hat on must be too. Yeah, this isn't the way to count calories. She should be doing this before she actually ingests the food.
for me, like a meal around, like if I have 3 meals and they're at or under 1,000 calories, that would keep me in a deficit. I'm not tracking that right now. So then, okay, so for today, I had 1 Greek yogurt.
She's not tracking this right now. She's just counting her calories. She's not tracking it. She's merely counting it. There's a difference.
That's 150 plus the bar is 140. So I've only had around 12,000 or 1,260 calories. So, and again, this is an estimation, not an exact. So, yeah. Because I will probably eat again later today, but yeah. So for my needs, that portion and meal works for me. For people who are smaller than me, I would probably recommend for the cabbage picking one of the fats, not doing both. And you could like drop an egg or, oh, thank you, 300 for the bun. Yeah, hold on. Let me actually see what the exact calories are. It's actually 160, not 300. So thank you. I forgot about the bun. So 1,420.
No, she's just dip.
Oh, it said it was 320 for 4 eggs, but yeah, I mean, for my size and my needs, this is not bad. This is not bad at all. I will probably eat again before I go to bed. So as long as I don't do anything crazy, I'll be good, you know. Because that's just with being mindful. That's not tracking. That's not you know, anything super specific. So that's just with mindfulness for me. So there you go.
Mindfulness. Experience tranquility.
Cool. Yeah, you'll kill it, girl. Thank you, Joanna. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just cooking, Zeka, pretty much. So 1,400 calories for one meal is quite a lot. Especially because it was cabbage, onion, and eggs. For like, if we don't count like all the accoutrements to the rest of the dish, 1,420 calories for cabbage, onion, eggs, and seasoning. It's quite a lot. It's a lot. If you times that by 3, she's actually over her maintenance calories too. 3,000 plus another 1,200 plus another 60. So she's on. If she has that 3 times a day, she's almost at 4,500 calories, which means she'll eventually be putting on weight.
Because the first time I started losing weight just by doing what I'm doing right now, which is just making substitutions, making mindful decisions, doing what I want, but making compromises. You're welcome, Aurora. Because, yeah.
If she carries on in this way, this is not going to work. Because you can have vegetables, yeah, great. Vegetables good. Protein good. Everything else that you've done, butter, bad. Well, not bad. Let's take good and bad food things out of the equation. You can have anything you want in moderation. The choices that she's making are bad for her. She's not making the right choices. She did go to a lot of effort for that, yeah.
For the full bun? No, it's 160 for the full bun. There's 12 buns in this. It's 12 count, 1 bun, which is both slices, is 160. I'm not lying about that. The ballpark golden hamburger buns. Oh shit, what the fuck did I just do?
True,
Apparently I had Hold on. 2,863,288,000 calories. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that's how many calories you've actually had in that meal, Rosalie. Yeah, just write that down.
How the fuck I just did that? That's funny.
You'd have less eating uranium.
I would be dead.
No.
So. Well, that was a fun little exercise. I won't be doing that all the time now. Like, I just kind of felt like doing it because I was curious, since this is one of those meals that could be a slippery slope. But imagine how many calories it would be if I made it the normal way. It does, Nerve. I already told you that. That's about the same amount of bread as you would get with 2 slices of regular bread. So 160 calories makes sense. If you don't believe me, you can Google it. I told you the brand and everything.
All right. No need to get arsey. They're just saying. I know, she's not taking this seriously at all, is she?
Man, I'm feeling crabby. I'm in pain. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna hop off. I wanna get in the pool. Yeah, Alexa lied to you. Congrats to all of you doing the damn thing. Yes, agreed. To everybody that's out there. I'm just, at this point, I am just trying to make an effort. That's it. I'm not like, going balls to the walls. But this was a good educational moment for me. I'm happy about it. My bread for 2 slices, 170 calories and 7 grams of fiber for the win. Nice. Yeah, I wanna, in the future, I'll be making sure that I buy like the lower calorie bread because they tend to be also higher in fiber. Is cabbage a good source of fiber? I actually don't know. I hope it was. Anything?
Pretty much most veg is quite good for fiber. She is very pissy, yeah.
Better yourself is self-love, and we all need more of that. Amen, Joanna.
If cabbage is good in fiber, she'll find out in a minute. When does the effort start?
You just do you. That's the best.
What do you mean? Look at all the effort she's just put in. She's made an entire meal in 2 hours. She's made a cabbage and 3 onions in 2 hours. What more do you want?
Can do. I agree. Nancy. Oh, okay.
Educational cabbage moment. That's a big egg.
Apron's not too shabby. I could probably get another use or 2 out of it. Alright. Does anybody have any final words or questions before I go for the day? So I won't be live tomorrow, but there will be a piece of content. And members, I may or may not get a vlog uploaded for you guys as well at some point tomorrow.
Adina Monsoon without the charm. So true.
If not, it'll be soon, but you're good, Nerve. I appreciate that. I do. Actually, I really do. I just, yeah. Thank you, Daisy. Appreciate it.
Jennifer.
Check your email by tomorrow afternoon. I'll check it as soon as I hop off.
It can be maddening, Jennifer, but at the end of the day, you kind of expect this with them now. You're just like, now it's time for the educational burger. It's been 15 minutes, so yeah, probably.
Ooh, I'm tired. I love this top. I don't know why I don't wear it more. It's cute. Get in that pool and make your body feel a little better before bed, girl. Absolutely. Just take it easy tomorrow. Yes. Tomorrow's going to be a rest day. For sure. I just have to still email you. I'm drying off. Oh, okay, got you. I'll check it.
A rest day? From what? Look. You... Never mind.
Later tonight then. 2. Good night, Ethan. What do you do now? I'm gonna go watch. 1 head of cabbage has 32 grams of dietary fiber. Okay, cool. So it's a decent source of fiber. Sick. I'm gonna go watch Big Bang Theory in the pool and just like float and vibe. I'm hurting a lot, so probably won't be exercising. Yes, exactly. I'll be getting in the pool and then I'll be soaking in some warm water when I get out. Yeah, it always helps. It's not like a permanent solution, but it definitely helps. Alright, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. This was fun. It was a fun little exercise near the end where we calculated everything too. Oh my god.
Exactly.
I would love a hot tub, for sure. Good night, everybody. I will see y'all later. Bye.
Bye. It's a rest day from popping wheelies. So yeah. That was Rosie. She cooks a cabbage. She cooked 3 onions. I think her brother just like leaves her to her own devices. He doesn't like really want to get involved, which I don't blame him for, to be honest. Uh, it's yeah, that was a meal. Gee, that was certainly a meal. Certainly. I don't really understand. She did ever so I know she did ever so well. It was wonderful. There's a 1 hour video of her tasting cola from around the world. I think we'll skip that. Yeah, exactly. Rosie, I have no qualms against him. He seems like a nice fella. Don't need Rosie messing him up. Poor Levi, I know, right? So yeah, that was the stream today. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I'm sorry for I'm sorry for not being around very much. I'm just terrible. I'm just terrible at this kind of thing, to be perfectly honest with you. Am I going to do cabbage for dinner? I don't have cabbage actually. I didn't get any at the market yesterday. Um, so yeah, I just I don't know what to say when it comes to that. I know I'm very spotty when it comes to my content making. Um, so all I can do is apologize for that, but I appreciate everybody that sticks around and I read all the comments that you guys make. Um, I do my best and yeah, that's all I can say. Um, as Zebs will attest, I can be very depressy spaghetti. So um, yeah, thank you, Paolo. I appreciate that. Thank you for everybody that is a member also. Um, thank you to everybody that subscribes and continues to come and everybody that comes to these lives. I will try and do more. Um, yeah, I'm just who I am, unfortunately. You'll send an emergency cabbage. Thank you so much. I need one because I haven't got an emergency cabbage. I haven't got any cabbage. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for being here again. You all take care of yourselves. Have a lovely day.